Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis update of crude oil and natural gas. I'm going to give you my financial opinion and we're going to jump right into the charts. Let's do it. So here's crude oil. Crude oil is looking like a bouncing machine. We're coiling up, guys. We're coiling up before a move higher. And then we're going to probably do one of these. And there's my awesome pattern. You like it? I like it. That's probably what we're doing. So we may have a little bit more consolidation before a move higher. We're we're still drawing down on inventory. Things are still remain bullish in the oil space. Natural gas, it doesn't want anything to do with it. It's put in a bullish engulfing. It wants to move on higher. So natural gas looking quite strong, up 4.22%. XOP getting a little bit of me. XOP, yeah, you know me. Exactly. But this guy's looking good, guys. We've broken the big pattern. I would be just holding on to shares and riding higher. SM Energy sitting on top of the pattern. It's doing a little bit of sideways action before we move on up. We need oil to move on up, so we might see a little more sideways before we get a break. I do like buying in these areas because it's sitting on top of the pattern. Lots of support going down, and then we'll get the break eventually. CDEV's another one that's right on support resistance. I do like that one as well. That's one of these are my two largest holdings, SM CDEV, and my third largest, second or third largest holding. I can't remember. Crude Energy's way up there too. It's made me a good amount of money. But we've got the break out of this pattern. This one looks good. Would I run and catch it up here? I don't know. That's up to you guys. But I mean, maybe we can come back a little bit before heading higher. Possibility, it's a possibility. CPE, again, is at its resistance support area. I like buying in these types of areas. It's in a consolidation period, and then we'll break. It's building energy. Athabasca Oil is another spot that's building energy right at support resistance. So that's right there, and then we'll get a move up to this line here. That'll be could be a quick move. We'll see. Volumes eating this stuff up. Recaf getting a small little update today. Again, just moving sideways. It's waiting for some news, a catalyst. Crescent Energy from a long-term perspective looks great right here, guys. We're right at support resistance. We had a lot of previous doing that. We might do a little bit of that, and then we move higher. Maybe not the size of that candlestick, but we will eventually. NOG's poking its head out of its pattern here, the downtrend line. There's the poke right there. Again, I like buying stuff right where they break out. That is a good spot to be looking. Grand Tier Energy, hold on to this bull. Don't let it buck you off. Looks great. Tellurian, again, we're above this guy here. We've got the bloody nose. That's usually a continuation pattern to the upside. Podevco just moving sideways. We are still coiling up inside the pattern. The energy will be released at some point, guys. It will be released. Looking at Oasis. Oasis moving on. We're still on top of the pattern. Still looks good. Everything is in check. Comstock Resources may have a little bit of a pause here. I mean, we've got a lot of resistance support here. We may get a little bit of a pause, and then we'll move on up, I think. But I mean, if natural gas starts rolling hard, CRK is probably going to roll hard with it. So it's highly dependent on that as well. We're still chopping around with Sand Ridge, but still very close to its 52-week highs. Ring Energy looking good. Little bit of selling pressure. Looks like we got a little bit of resistance up here. That's what all this previous trading was up here. So we got a little bit of resistance. We'll get through it. Don't worry. But what I like about this pattern, look at this, guys. This is going higher. Just give it time. You got a little bit of resistance through here. Yeah. It's okay. Once we get through it, it's going to be a fun one. Increasing volume, Surge Energy. We're just poking out like Northern Oil and Gas. Both of these look very similar. This looks pretty good from a charting perspective. We're coming on up. Yeah, I could bounce around a little bit, get a little bit of selling pressure up here, but we'll get through it, guys. We'll get through it together. Tamarack Valley Energy, another one that's getting some back and forth action. But guess what? It is sitting on top of a big pattern. That's what I like. Crescent Energy. This was our contango. Again, we got the booty bottom. And then we're moving on higher. Looks good. Vermilion moving sideways. And then Meg Energy on top of its pattern, just moving sideways right there. Looking at the energy service companies. Again, we've got the breakouts of all these patterns, guys. They look great. Like, don't be afraid here. I love it when, in this certain area. We have a long way to move higher. Tetra Technology looks great. We're coming up to some resistance. We hit it here, hit it again, and then the lows continue to move on higher. That's exactly what I like to see. And then eventually, this will be a release upward. This looks really good, guys. Tetra Technologies looks good. Rig also looks very good. We're peeking our little head out here. There it is. Hey, what's up? What's up, buddy? And we're just kind of flopping around. Let it go. Let it make you money. Pump's been moving on up. Looks really good in the uptrend. EXTN's another one that's just stair-stepping higher slowly. Or fastly, I guess. Looking at Valaris, little down day today. Well, actually, it was up. Momentum's coming back down. But that looks good. I mean, oh man. Hold on, let me draw this in here, guys. I can't draw straight. We've broken out of this upper trend area, so we could accelerate to the upside here at any time. Looking at MRM, another one that just continues to move higher. That's a good one. Tidewater, very strong company here. I mean, this thing's in the depths of you know what, but still looking good. NEX has been an absolute beast. That guy's been moving higher. Very big move from that one. KLXE is coming back down now. Okay, let's say you got sucked in here. If this thing touches down anywhere down here, oh man, just kidding. I'm messing up the chart, guys. Messing it up. All right, so this thing here, I'll just do this. A lot of the times you can kind of just put this guy there, put it on top when it breaks. When it breaks, could easily see $33. Now, what I'm looking at here is this thing's kind of looks like we're getting more of a pullback. Looks like the short sellers all came in. We could pull back further. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy it when it pulls back here. I'm going to buy this thing. So I'm being patient with it. CHX right up on the resistance. I like it here. CHX looks really good. Right on resistance. It looks like it wants to break. Good support underneath it. Cactus Energy, WHD, another one that looks fine. We're just moving sideways. Nine's looking good. A little bit of an up day today. Would I be buying this? Yeah, it looks okay. Looks good. I'd want KLXE down here. If it comes back down here, I'm going to be a buyer of that thing. OII is another one that's sitting right on the resistance area. I like buying in that area. It's nice and calm. Looks good. Noble Energy continues to move higher. It's starting to pull away from its base. So I don't know if I'd be chasing that one as much. HLX, another one that looks really good. I think it'll move higher based off the patterns. CGGYY is another one I like. It's going to break this and move on higher, probably lots higher. Petrofac, another one that somebody wanted me to look into. It's still moving sideways. And the McCoy Global, just moving sideways at the time. So that's what I've got for today, guys. Everything looks good. It's sitting on top of patterns. That's where I buy. And that's where you make money. You're sitting on a support level, and it's going to go up. Looks good to go up. Will it take some time? It very well could. Could take a week or two or longer. And then this summer, I think it'll be fun. It'll be a fun summer. At least that's what I'm hoping for in the oil and natural gas sector. Natural gas could take off any second. I mean, it already looks like it's taken off. It's kind of in stride already, so it may pull some of these natural gas companies a lot higher with it. If you guys like the content, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. If you guys are interested, obviously you can sign up to the website, get a platinum membership. We are doing a question and answer session this Saturday. I'm going to answer all your guys' questions, and I'll give you what I think are my best options at this time. So if you guys like the content, you like all this, definitely subscribe to the website. Let's kill it together. Might as well. And thanks for listening. It's Finding Value.